It can be said that chronic inflammation is the root of all disease. You may not even see the inflammation, but you can bet it's there, especially if you don't eat properly or exercise regularly. That's because inflammation is actually the body's natural response to stress, be it dietary, physical, environmental, or even emotional. And once your body starts to become inflamed, it puts you at risk of everything from weight gain, migraines, allergies and colds and flus to more serious illnesses such as gout, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and the dreaded C word, cancer. Even the healthiest among us will have some type of inflammation. If you live in today's fast-paced, toxin-filled world, you have inflammation. The real question is, what do you plan to do about it? Where does inflammation start? Would you be surprised to learn that most inflammation actually begins in your gut? People tend to overlook their digestive system as a source of disease, but it makes sense when you consider that our guts are home to about 70% of our immune system, and where 80% or more of our immunoglobulin A, IgA, cells, immune cells, live. Chronic inflammation can reveal itself in a variety of ways, but these 5 signs are the most common. Number 1. You have digestive problems like gas, diarrhea, bloating, or constipation. These can stem from a sick, inflamed, overly permeable gut, and a leaky gut that allows toxins to escape into your bloodstream is one of the leading causes of chronic, body-wide inflammation. Number 2. You're tired all the time. Inflamed cells are sick cells, and they can't produce the energy you need to feel refreshed and invigorated. As a result, you feel fatigued even when you first get out of bed, and by afternoon, you're exhausted. Number 3. Skin problems. People that experience high levels of stress produce a higher amount of inflammatory chemicals than those who do not. As our skin is considered a primary indication of health, it's unsurprising that these stress chemicals can lead to or exacerbate a number of skin conditions, including acne and psoriasis. Number 4. You have a spare tire around your waist. Fat cells in the abdomen churn out inflammatory chemicals, and the more belly fat you have, the more of these chemicals they create. In fact, cardiovascular medicine expert Peter Libby, MD, calls belly fat a hotbed of inflammation. Number 5. Aches and pains. If you regularly feel achy in your muscles, joints, or all over, you can bet your body is inflamed. When your immune cells or fat cells produce inflammatory chemicals called cytokines, you will experience heightened pain sensitivity and stiffness. Fibromyalgia and arthritis are classic symptoms of excess inflammation. How to heal chronic inflammation. If you have any of these signs pointing to chronic inflammation, here's the good news. You can start taking control by changing your lifestyle. Begin by cutting highly inflammatory foods like sugar and grains out of your diet and eating more lean protein, vegetables, and healthy fats. I recommend drinking gut-healing bone broth every day for a huge dose of anti-inflammatory power. Exercise daily, get enough sleep, and de-stress yourself with mindfulness meditation. Lower your body's burden of toxic chemicals, and you'll turn down the flame another notch.